Hey YouTube world, what's going on? Mark here from TST Industries, back in the garage with another installation video. And as you can see in front of me, we have a wide range of Womet-Tech crash protection products, and behind me we have the all-new 2022 Yamaha XSR900. And in this video, we'll be showing you the installation process of the Womet-Tech fork sliders. And I do want to mention, the installation process for each of these products is exactly the same as the third generation 2021 Yamaha MT-09. So the method we will show will actually be shown on the MT-09. However, for the outro, we will come and actually show you the finished product installed on this beautiful redesigned XSR900 to give you the confidence in knowing we did actually do the work and install these parts on this bike. So without further ado, let's go ahead and begin the installation process.
Okay, we're going to continue here with the frame sliders. It is important to note that we only want to loosen one frame to engine connection at a time. Do not loosen both left and right. You are causing a chance of the motor drooping in the frame, and that's a pain in the butt to restore. So let's do one at a time. I've had very good success doing it this way without any additional effort, so please follow that. 8mm Allen will do the job at removing this bolt here. We are going to extract the bolt and also get rid of the washer that it comes off with. For the left side of the motorcycle, we will be using the longer set of frame slider. These are the two sets that come in the pack. You have your delrin slider, which is outboard, inboard, aluminum spacer, longer bolt, and then also internally there is a shoulder spacer with the flange out. The reason why I'm showing you this is just in case you lose this on the floor and it disassembles itself, you know how to put it back together. They do come pre-assembled, the hardware is out of it, but this chunk is assembled. Anyway, we will line up the threads and then by hand engage the fastener, the screw fastener, into the head. If there's any resistance, please take it back out, make sure there's no galling going on to the threads. You want to be able to turn this pretty freely. Once this comes to bottom out, we will use a torque wrench set to 29.5 foot-pounds, which is 40 Newton meters, and we will bring this to torque. All right, nice and easy. I know somebody will ask why we are torquing to a lower value than the factory spec in the manual. Factory bolts are 12.9 steel. The steel that we're using in these fasteners is 8.8 and is a slightly weaker steel. The reason for that, for the use of this material, is that in the event of a crash, you want the impact energy to be absorbed by doing work to bend that bolt instead of propagating up the line. So these are the reasons why we do what we do. Now, all that remains to be done here on this side is to close off the end of the slider. Like I mentioned in the intro, the black caps are included. They look very uniform to the puck. They have a nice look, very cosmetic finish. But if you're like me and want to add a little extra flair to this, you're going to use a different color. I'm using blue here, and that looks really nice. You just press this in, it locks itself in place, and you're good to go. If you ever need to extract these, you can use a tiny screwdriver or a razor blade to pry it up. Just nibble at it in a radial pattern, and then it pops out, and you're able to access the hardware. Let's hop on the other side. It's just a little different. We'll reset the camera, and we'll show you how that's done. The right side disassembly will be largely the same. Same tool, 8mm Allen. The only thing that's different here is that we have to keep track of an element that's coming off with the fastener that will need to be reinstalled. Bolt comes out and the washer does not get reused, but this expansion washer, spacer, it does get put back in. And on top of that, we will be installing the shorter set from our new kit. 17mm socket is what we will use to align and engage the threads. Same rules for the thread engagement. If you do feel some tightness, take the bolt back out, make sure there's no damage happening to the threads. And we'll bottom this out. And once again, we are going to torque this connection. Same torque. It's followed up by cap insertion. Completes the job. All right, good to go here.
And with that, this installation is now complete and you're ready to ride. You have successfully installed the Womet-Tech frame sliders. These are a single point frame slider. So if you want to check these out, be sure to hit the link in the description. Or if you want to check out any other product we have, including the EVOS frame sliders we have for this bike, which we have a separate video for, stop by our website, tstindustries.com. As always, hit the subscribe button and turn the notification bell on to stay up to date with all the new and exciting things we are doing here at TST. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down in the comment field below. We'd love to hear from you. And lastly, stop by our social media pages, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all username TST Industries. I'm Mark. This is an XSR900. This is TST Industries. We'll catch you guys next time.